Welcome back, guys. This is Legit Lee back again with another tutorial video. Today I'm showing you guys how to make a softbox for a LED light. I brought this LED light off of somebody on Facebook, and I'm basically it came in. It was pretty cheap because it didn't have a softbox, and he obviously was just trying to make some money really quick. But it works out good for me because I have a 3D printer, so I can make my own softbox without too much hassle. Now, I know a lot of people would say 3D printing a softbox would be an issue because, you know, the heat from the light could probably melt the plastic if you're using like PLA and even possibly ABS. I don't know about PETG with lighting, maybe, depending on how bright it gets or how hot. But anyway, there is going to be a trick to that. I'll have that in another video showing you how to kind of heat resist PLA so you won't have to worry about the whole heating issue. So I'll make a whole put together video and everything, show you guys that it's working and all for this light. And I'm still working on the other light. I just have to print out the connection part, so I know I had that on my Facebook group. And I do appreciate anybody that has went and joined the Facebook group. I appreciate I had some people that joined as of today of 2019, put December 20th, I'm sorry. And I do appreciate you guys, and definitely we'll be posting more stuff here. This is all real world applications. As you can see, I took a picture of my light here, so that definitely is what it looks like. So we're just going to hop right in. I have my end panel already set up for the workspace and everything, and my scene is set up for my metric measurements. So we're at 0.001 for this unit scale, millimeters for the length. And then over here we have grid scale 001 as well, and subdivision is 10, as you can see here, which I don't ever change that. So we're going to just start off as adding a cylinder, and since we're at top view for my image, we need to rotate that. I have the cylinder is going to be set up for 128 vertices to kind of smooth it out, more rounder of a circle. And I already did the measurements for this. This is 133 by 133, and we'll keep the thickness at 10. So if we go to 3 on our numpad, hit R to rotate 90, type in 90. Now if we wireframe mode really quick, you can see that it matches up pretty well. I already had this kind of preset up to kind of speed this video up here for you guys. We're going to select this guy again, hit Shift D to duplicate, click on the center. We're going to change this down to 103 because that's where my measurement is for the center dome here. This outer white part is actually a piece of rubber that's mounted to the back of this flange, so it should clear it without any issues. And then we're going to do this one more time for our mounting holes. So we're going to do Shift D again, click. I'm going to change the mounting holes. The mounting hole for the softbox is going to be actually 5 millimeters, basically. You're at a good 5, I would say. And because it's a 5 millimeter bolt, so we're going to change this to 7. 7 by 7, and then we'll do like 20 to cut through. So if we control, we're on moves, make sure you move here, select move, and we're going to do control and then drag up on the Z. I'll zoom in a little bit, zoom in, zoom in. So we want to touch this black line in the center. So Z, Z, move, zoom in some more finer detail movements. There we go. So from this edge to the center, we're at 4 millimeters. So we need to move in hold on. So 1, 2, 3. Hold on. No, it was on the outer part, I think. Maybe. Hold on. So that's right, because it was 4. I got to change it to 5. 5. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, that would actually make sense being right there. So we'll change this to 6 to scale it out just a little bit. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is Now we're going to set origin, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. So it says center. We're going to shift D to duplicate and hit R, then 120. That will line up this circle here. And then we're going to do the opposite direction of that. So we'll click on this guy again, shift D to duplicate, rotate negative 120, get on the other end over here. So now we have what we're going to be cutting out. So now for the real deal here, we're going to change this to 20. So if I do shift D to not duplicate, I don't need to duplicate that. If we do shift A and we add a cube, because I want my box to be actual box, not a circular version. I want an actual box. I may make two. One that's a circle so I could change it out, see which one I like, you know. But for right now, I'm going to do a square one. And we're going to do, let's see, one. Since I'm going to be printing this out on my CR10, I'll do 208 for the top, 280 for the top, and then I don't know what to do for the bottom. I guess 133, let's just do 140. Round it up. 140, and then we'll do, I don't know if, 280? No, 150 for the height. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is go to front orthographic, which we are at. We're going to hide this picture now. And I'm going to select with B, grab these and this. Then we're going to go here, rotate 90 degrees. I'm going to grab this guy, bring him up. A little too far probably. Just bring it, zoom in, bring it down a tad. Too much. Okay, that's fine right there. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm making a box, right? So the top part's going to be 280. So we're going to go into edit mode here, and we're just going to select these top vertices. So I'm going to deselect, deselect, and we first, first we need to get these measurements up. So I'm going to go to this edge select. We're going to click on this guy, go to view. I'm sorry I don't have my screencast keys up. I've been trying to figure out how to add it now that I have Blender 2.81, but I've been having issues trying to get it set up, so it just isn't working. Segment, we're at 140, right? So now we need to scale that up. We're going to just already grab all these top edges, go to the top view. You want to scale it out to be 280, right? So we're going to hit S, and then we'll just pull it, holding control. And 280. So now we have a big dome box here going on. Now if we go to the top again, hit I to inset, you want to pull this in. And since that was 280, if we take off 10, we can have 270. And we can scale that so we can make sure it's right on the money here. You would think 10 would be right there. Maybe I should do like 20. And put it down to 60, you know? And too far. Okay, scale, pull it up. Trying to get that 260 to work. Scale. And come on. I think I had it second there. It's really touchy, you know, when I have to keep zooming in and stuff. Scale. It just does not want to give me that 260 for the life of me. Come on, you. Work. There we go. Okay. So we're at 260. We're going to do front view. We're going to hit E to extrude on the Z. We're going to pull it down. And that's fine right there. Then we're going to go here to the top view, and we're going to match up the bottom part of that box. So scale in. It's pretty close. Do a little bit of a more scale. It doesn't have to be super perfect because it's at the bottom. We just kind of want to match it up a little bit, right? So now if we look at this side, it's a little too, I don't know. It doesn't seem right on these edges here. So we're going to undo that scale. Oh, undo the scale. We'll scale again. I'm going to hold down the control button. There we go. That looks better. See, it kind of like evens out properly. So now that we have that, we're going to bring it down just a tad. I don't need that much on there. Just want the light to really come through. Okay, so next what we're going to do is grab the outer vertices here. Then we're going to Control 7 so you can see directly on the bottom. Then we're going to hit right click, subdivide. So now we're going to go back to our vertices select. We're going to select that middle vertice right there and hit dissolve vertice. Now we're going to grab all these outer vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to do another subdivide. So that'll be another one. So subdivide, and subdivide, and subdivide. So now that we have all those subdivisions, we're going to right click and then do my loop tools and hit circle. So that circled them out. Now it kind of made it a little weird on the outside. I'm not gonna lie. I may have to like undo all this. I don't know yet because there's so many subdivisions. Let me just look at material view here. So yeah, it's looking a little crazy. I may not be able to do that way. I may have to just leave it as is, which I'm fine with. That's fine. I'm not mad at it or anything. It looks pretty nice. It looks professional for the most part. So just undo all those subdivisions then. I was trying to test out something, but obviously that wasn't going to really work the way I wanted it to. Do I have another subdivision on there? Yeah, I do. There we go. Okay. So just to make things quick, we're going to get out of here, bring this up to match this guy. Drag it up just a tad right there. So what we'll do is grab this one, add a modifier, hit boolean. This is going to be really quick, guys. We're going to click on this one, but we're not doing difference. We're actually doing union. So we hit apply, and we click on this, hit delete, and we have this whole part selected, right? So now if we click on this one, and this one, we're going to join all three together. We're going to click on this guy again, hit boolean. This time we're doing it different so we can cut those out. Hit apply, grab these guys, hit delete. So that should, no, it didn't cut all the way through, so I got to fix that. Hold on. So if we go to item, you change these to be a little bigger. So let's just do 100 to cut through for all of them. Just makes things easier. Do 100, done. And 100, done. And this one too, 100, done. Okay, so this one, and this one, holding shift to select all those. And right click, join. Click this guy, boolean, again, eyedropper tool, done. Cuts through like butter, delete, and you can see all the way through now for all the holes. Great. And now we just have to cut this guy out. So we'll do boolean, grab this one, click on that, hit apply, grab this guy, hit delete, and now we have our flange mount. So we can mount our box to the light bulb. So that's pretty much it. Now what I want to do next for the top, we don't need to see this, I remove that, view, delete, there we go. So what I want to do now, so I can wrap some basically what I'm trying to say is I want to be able to put diffusion fabric on here. So whether I use like a shower curtain or like a real fabric or something, I want to be able to mount it to the box, but I don't want it to look cheaply mounted. So what we could do is make like a cover bracket, I want to say, something that'll help mount it to the outer portions of this. Since this already yeah, because we can do it on the inside. Since this is already a box, what we could do is duplicate the outer portions of this box and make a type of bracket that we can slide on through the back to help mount the fabric to the box. There's that way we can cut out a hole around inside the box to help mount it. We can get some straps to mount it. There's so many different ways to mount it. Really, I probably should go with like a elastic strap to help mount it. It'll probably be better, so maybe I shouldn't cut anything out of this. It's just, there's so many different ways to go about it. But for the most part, this is it. I have it designed. That was pretty quick. I hope you guys liked the video. You know, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. This will be 3D printed in real life, and I will be showing a video of it fully 3D printed, everything working on it. And if you have any comments or questions or anything like that, definitely, you know, comment below. I'll get to those questions if you guys have any. My name is Legitly, and I'm signing out.